Hello friends, it's Julie Norman, and today we are going to do our What Sold video, and this will be for February 1st to the 10th. I do this 3 times a month until I sell a lot more, and it'll be the 1st to the 10th, the 11th through the 20th, and then we have a really short week at the end. So that's just the way it goes this month. I may change it up a little bit because of that, but we'll see. So the first thing we have here is Hawaii postcard. This is another continental size, went for $4.97. And let's see here, that's just, it had the scalloped edge on it, unposted. And next we have Mount Wilson Observatory, California. And there's my close-up, and here is the back. It was posted to Robert Myers of Buffalo, New York. And that went for $4.47. That used to be my standard price. And then we have the giant Superjets airplane flight, and planes do sell. So that is a Dexter Press unposted for $4.47. The next one we have is Montana Lobby Mini Glacier Hotel. And this is, I think I did a close-up, yep. And here is the whole picture. It's just a beautiful place, and posted to someone who was having a wonderful trip in Montana, which continues to happen today, $4.47. Here is something that sold almost immediately, which made me wonder, did I underprice it or was it just the right time? So this was some photos that I've been trying to go through my back stock here, and it was just these 7 photos, and I'll show you a close-up. And these 2 kind of went together, and these 5 went together. This is at the Bighorn Battlefield, and here I'll show you them as we go. Just, this was on the Boulder River probably, and this one, this is from a family who I think they lived in Red Lodge, and then they lived in Billings, and I picked up the lot of their ephemera. This is that Jackpot ephemera estate sale I did a video on last summer, and it's just, I mean, look at that. You've got the Bighorn monuments with all of the antique cars. It's just a really neat set of pictures, and maybe I should have put it up at auction, but it went for $14.47, which was I probably paid for the whole box for $20. So the next one is the Key West home, native coral rocks in Florida. So this home was made of coral rocks. There were other ones, of course, out there. Priced it accordingly. It was in good shape, $4.97. Pioneer Square, Seattle, Washington, in Seattle Hotel. Trolleys, police. Kind of try to say what's in there, because here we've got the policemen. There's trolleys or streetcars. What do you call them? Do you call them streetcars or trolleys? I don't know. So that went for $4.97. And next we have U.S. Naval Academy, Annapolis, Maryland. And that is the old lithograph view. It was posted in 1912 to Mr. somebody in Washington to his brother. And that went for $5.97. Happy Easter. Yeah, Easter's coming. So you've seen I've already started to sell Easter. It does sell all year round, but of course near the holidays more people want to purchase those. So this one is Lord is Risen. This is one of those that I picked up at a local antique store, I believe. It was posted in 1912 to Mrs. Martha something in Lexington, Nebraska, $8.97. House of Representatives, new state capital. This was in Frankfort, Kentucky. And it wasn't in great shape. You can see on these edges that they were just not, just pretty soft. So this went out to Mrs. Emma G. I don't know if that's Bolins or Collins, Frankfort, Kentucky. And $7.97. This was, okay, so this one and the next 2 are from this buy that I did on eBay a while ago. It was all these vintage baby invitations. What I had planned to do was put them up in lots on Etsy, but I just never really get to Etsy. It's just like, I don't know, maybe I'll cross-list them. But I just decided, okay, I'm going to blow them out at $1.97 each plus $1 shipping, and I will give people a break if they buy multiples to use as their announcements. This one was a thank you card. And these are just, unposted vintage. You can still use them today. So this one is another thank you, and this one went out to the same person. So I did give them a little bit break on shipping, and you know, this lot cost me so little, but there were 79 available. That one, there's just multiple quantities of these things. Okay, Old Slater Cotton Mill, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, postcard in 1907. Here is, it must be an undivided back because we have a writing tab here. And it was Fred Klein, something, Ludington, Michigan, $4.97. Greetings from Townsend, Wisconsin. So these greetings from are always a good grab or good thing if you can get them at a good price, because they don't usually go for high price, but they will go. And they have some fall foliage here, unposted, and $5.97, because I don't think that Townsend, Wisconsin had a lot of them. We have a Medellin Falls from Washington, and this is the river. I had rounded corners. Somebody asked at one point on one of the live videos, you know, does it matter if their corners are rounded? Nope, doesn't really. So there is the back, unposted, $4.47, and that was an old one, so it was free shipping. Here's the Courthouse, Baltimore, Maryland. And I did mention there's a horse and buggy and streetcar. Here I call it a streetcar. And this is a undivided back. And unposted, beautiful, $3.97. Okay, this one and the next two. So all these three postcards went to the same person, and you'll see why as we go through it. So this was, it's sheep. Greetings from Akron, Indiana. So it's the sheep. The autumn road, and I didn't know how to call this because these are linens, but I mean it's one of those generic views. It's just autumn dirt road, whatever. And this one, which was another generic view of a landscape and wooded stream. So all of those three went out to the same person, and they lived in Akron. So that was pretty neat to buy for them. Here is a photo, and this one was of a man going up the Beartooth Highway. And did the back say, okay, the back didn't say, but I know this, I mean, the summit, you have Beartooth Mountains. We drive up there, you know, a few times every year. I love that drive. And it's really nice because it has the license plate here with a Montana outline, so you could probably figure out who this person was if you know how to do that. I don't, I would like to learn. But I had it up for, I think it was $12 or $14, and I took their offer because I figure, you know, this came in that big box of photographs that I already sold $14 off. I've sold other pictures off. I'm well into the profit on these, so it's okay. $9 is pretty good for a small photo. We have a giant panda, St. Louis Zoo, and Missouri Palmonroe. What did I do there? Okay, this is a linen card, and it is posted in 1950. Give the Red Cross as a cancellation. We have a part of another stamp there, so I don't know if a stamp person is interested. Miss V, which we know is Viola because we've seen her before, in Benson, in Benson, Maryland. And that went for $3 at a best offer. I mean, it's just a panda bear at a zoo. So we have Four Queens, Golden Nugget, Coca-Cola, Fremont Casino. So add the keywords. Here's the Coca-Cola sign because some people want to know that. And I probably, if I had more room, you could put other things here. I mean, Four Kings Arcade. You've got the TWA ticket off. Did I do that one? Oh, I should have done the TWA ticket office. Anyways, just there's so many keywords you could put in there, and it was written on but not posted, so that went for $5.97. We've got a few blue cats went out, and I'm almost into the break-even point with these, and just within a couple of weeks, so that's nice. So you can see here my scanner kind of smeared that one. I hope that one went okay. And on the back too, got a little. These are very glossy cards, and they're thick cards, so maybe my scanner had a hard time with them. But these and the next blue cats went out to the same person, and I did refund them the extra postage, just something I think is a nice service to do. If it's significant, because I think they got 4 or 5, and they got charged $1 each for shipping, and it doesn't cost that much. So here is the space cats, or space travel kittens. We've got the railway and the accordion, and the bathing kittens with the duckies. And this one, On Wings of Love. And this, if you'll notice with the blue cats, this white cat is the girlfriend. So just, figure that out. Next, we have the blue angelfish in the aquarium, St. Petersburg Beach. I mean, you never know what somebody's going to buy. I mean, here's a fish. And that was a chrome card, unposted, for $6.97, guys. It's kind of interesting. I would love to do a survey sometime of my buyers. Maybe at some point when I can do the automatic, if I get to that store level where you have that for free, I might say, and please let me know what it was about this postcard that you liked or something. But anyways, ladies' dining room, gentlemen's cafe, hotel. It's kind of a nice multi-view. And here again, you've got the streetcars and the horses and stuff, and gentlemen's and ladies. I don't know which is which. And it was posted in 1911 to Mr. M something in, I don't know, Toledo, Ohio. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to read that old cursive, but at least I know cursive. $9.47. We have greetings from Grayland, Michigan, and I really debated on how to price this one because there wasn't one like it. And normally what I would do with that is I would put it up for auction, but I just put up quite a few other ones for auction. So I'm like, I'm just going to put it up for whatever the other Michigan greetings from Michigan go for. And guess what? It sold almost immediately. So I maybe could have priced that up a little bit more, or it just hit the person at the right time. Who knows? So that was sent to Grandma Moffat at Battle Creek, Michigan, and $4.97. Here's Bushman Gorilla, and I have quite a few of Bushman, and these are, I believe, are lithograph, but they're, he's fine specimen. Here's an A. So it tells about Bushman, and that went for $4.47. We have the Chapel of St. Joseph College, and this is another Continental 4x6 postcard, a chrome, a modern one. So like I said, don't be afraid to list them because I know that a lot of the older postcard sellers say these don't go very well, but I'm finding that they are. Maybe there's a few of them, like the ones with the UPC codes, I automatically don't because they mean that they've been in my lifetime. Should say a modern lifetime, and I just use them for post crossing or stuffing, whatever. Lobby in Lake McDonald Lodge Glacier, another glacier park, and it's kind of nice. You can see the tourists here. I kind of wonder sometimes these old postcards if they had like an agreement that says, yeah, you can use my picture, or they just took pictures of people, and if you were in it, you felt flattered. I don't know. $3.97 for that one. The Robertson Raphael Tuck, and they had a series of these tartans, and they had like the Loch Rannoch. I'm not good at the pronunciation. They had the signature here and the crest, and each plaid is different pattern. So here we have the Oilette and Scotch Clan Series 1. We don't know when it's postmarked, and this was ripped. It was torn. I don't know what happened there. But it was to somebody gas in Brooksfield, Massachusetts. $7.97. Giraffe Rhino Lion Country. This is another Continental chrome. So that went out pretty well, pretty quickly. And there was quite a few other ones of Lion Country, and I have some as well, some other views. But this one was a little different because it had the multi-view, and I don't think there was many other ones like this. Unposted, $6.50. And the final one is Here's to Kentucky, the Beautiful Queen. And once again, I didn't see anyone like that, so I put it up for auction at the price that I was going to list it at. So it went out, just sold this evening as the time of this recording. And there you go. $4.97, winning bid. I hope they're happy with it. So I wanted to end these with one thing, is that I want to give a shout out to one of the, like a postcard seller or a post-crossing, some kind of postcard channel that I want to help to support. And one of the ones that I have been watching kind of from the beginning of learning about postcards is Rusty the Reseller, and he has his channel is more entertaining than mine. He does has an actual intro and does little bits and pieces and different things. He doesn't just do postcards though, but he does do a lot in postcards. He was just doing some real photos, showing some of those. And anyways, check his channel out. I will link it below. If you go over there, let him know I sent you. And also, if you know of other postcard resellers on YouTube or other postcard people that are prominent here, let me know, because I'd like to check them out. Because I do have a list below of the ones that I we support each other, and so I will be mentioning them in my What Souls coming up. But I would love to find more if you have them. So thank you so much for watching, and actually see my face in the little square down below. This time it's a new thing. I hope it works. And anyways, hope you have a joyful day. Goodbye.